Mathematics, mathematics, I love math, I love math. It is so exciting, very interesting. I love math, I love math.
Hello, grade 6. It's math time once again. Are you all excited? Do you still remember our previous lesson? Yes, we discussed about rational numbers and the number line. Do not forget that positive numbers are at the right side of 0 and negative numbers are on the left side of 0 in a horizontal number line. While in a vertical number line, positive numbers are above 0 and negative numbers are below 0. Now it's time to get your math book. Open on pages 157 to 159. Compare and order rational numbers. The table shows the average December temperatures in 5 U.S. cities. Which city has the greater average December temperature, Indianapolis or Boise? One way is to use a number line. Graph the temperatures for Indianapolis and Boise. So Indianapolis is at negative 0.6, while Boise is at negative 1. So think, as you move to the right on the horizontal number line, the numbers become greater. So negative 0.6 is to the right of negative 1. Then the city whose temperature is farther to the right is Indianapolis. Another way is to use place value to compare the decimals. So step 1, write the temperatures with their decimal points lined up. Indianapolis is negative 0.6, while Boise is negative 1.0. Step 2, compare the digits in the ones place. If the number is negative, include a negative sign with the digit. Think, 0 is greater than negative 1. So negative 0.6 is greater than negative 1. Negative 0.6 degrees Celsius is warmer than negative 1 degrees Celsius. So, Indianapolis has a greater average December temperature than Boise. Another example. The elevations of objects found at a dig site are recorded in the table. Which object was found at a lower elevation? The fossil of the shell or the fossil of the fish? So use the table to answer. First is by using a number line. Graph the elevations for the fossil of the shell and the fossil of the fish. So the fossil of the shell is at negative 3 and 1/2, while the fossil of the fish is at negative 3 and 1/4. Think as you move down on a vertical number line, the numbers become less. So negative 3 and 1/2 is below negative 3 and 1/4 on the number line. Another way is to use common denominators to compare fractions. Step 1. Write the elevations with the common denominator. Since our fractions are negative 3 and 1/2 and negative 3 and 1/4, then our common denominator is 4. So negative 3 and 1/2 will be negative 3 and 2/4, while negative 3 and 1/4 will remain the same. Step 2. Since the whole numbers are the same, you only need to compare the fractions. If the number is negative, include a negative sign with the fraction. So negative 2/4 is less than negative 1/4. So negative 3 and 1/2 is less than negative 3 and 1/4. So the fossil of the shell was found at a lower elevation than the fossil of the fish. Example number 2. Compare negative 0.1 and negative 4/5. So we need to convert to all fractions or all decimals. First, let us convert to fractions. So negative 0.1 will be negative 1 over 10, and negative 4/5, it's already a fraction, but we have to make it to another fraction with the same denominator as the other fraction, so that will be negative 8 over 10. Negative 8 is less than negative 1, so negative 4/5 is less than negative 0.1. or we can convert to all decimals. So that will be negative 0.1 will remain the same, and negative 4/5 will be negative 0.8. Negative 0.8 is less than negative 0.1. So, negative 4/5 is less than negative 0.1. Then use a number line to check. Now for more practice, let us do share and show. For numbers 1 to 4, we need to compare the numbers, write less than or greater than. So we have number 1, negative 0.3 and 0.2. So think negative 0.3 is to the left of 0.2 on the number line. So negative 0.3 is less than 0.2. So the answer is less than. Number 2, we have 1/3 and negative 2/5. So what is the answer? Okay, that is greater than, because a positive number is always greater than any negative number. Number 3, we have negative 0.8 and negative 0.5. What is your answer? Okay, that is less than. Number 4, we have negative 3/4 and negative 0.7. And that will be less than. Good job. Next, for numbers 5 to 7, we have to order the numbers from least to greatest. So we have 3.6, negative 7.1, negative 5.9. Which is the least number here? That is negative 7.1, followed by negative 5.9, and the greatest is 3.6. Very good. Number 6, we have negative 6/7, 1/9, and negative 2/3. So the least number is negative 6/7, followed by negative 2/3, and the only number that is positive will be the greatest number, that is 1/9. Very good. Number 7, we have negative 5 and 1/4, negative 6/5, negative 6.5, and negative 5.3. So, the least number is negative 6.5, followed by negative 5.3, and the greatest number is negative 5 and 1/4. Now for more practice, do on your own numbers 8 to 13. For numbers 8 to 10, you have to compare the numbers using less than or greater than. While for numbers 11 to 13, you have to order the numbers from greatest to least. Good luck! And here are the answers. For number 8, that is less than. Number 9, less than. And number 10, greater than. Number 11, the greatest number is 1.9, followed by negative 2.4, and the least is negative 7.6. Number 12, that's negative 2/5, followed by negative 1/2, followed by negative 3/4. And for number 13, the greatest is 3, followed by negative 3 and 2/3, and the least number is negative 6 and 4/5. Did you get all the 6 questions correctly? Wow, that's very good.
I hope you learned a lot today. And if you do, can you sing with me? We learned a lot today. We learned a lot today. We are all happy now. We learned a lot today.